Greetings, YouTube. So, today we are back with some more Triangle Strategy, and now the full game is out. So, we can play to our heart's content. We don't have to worry anymore about, running through all of the content and, having to stop, wait for more stuff to come out. No, it is here. The game is out, and, we're going to be carrying over from where we left off in the demo into the full game. And yeah, we're going to be hopping into chapter 3. So without further ado, let's hop on into it with some gameplay. Alrighty. And what's super nice is it just like immediately, as soon as you load up the actual game, it asks you, it's like, oh hey, were you wanting to, start with your demo save data? And it's just like, yes, I would. So it's just the most helpful. So we're going to start with that. We're going to go up with this autosave right here, because it was the furthest we had. And yeah, we're just going to immediately be hopping on into the full game.
Serenoa and his stalwart allies prove their mettle against the realm's fiercest warriors before finally facing Sir Maxwell, victor of the previous tourney. After a hard-fought match, the Dawn Spear emerges victorious once more. Though beaten in the end, Serenoa's courageous display impresses itself upon all in attendance. Any doubts concerning House Wolfort's martial might are put to rest.
Though, one thing I will say is they did immediately knock our ass out. We didn't even get to attempt that fight. So the fact that they say we put up a good fight, it's pretty kind of them. We got smacked immediately. We went down like Frodo in The Hobbit and just missed the entire battle.
Thus marks an end to the tourney and the festivities as a whole. With the spirit of harmony in their hearts, the delegates of each nation make preparations for their return voyages.
Chapter 3, Part 1, Whither the River Flows. Which, I was realizing, I don't think that we had any that had been parts before. It was just Chapter 1, Chapter 2. So the fact that this is Part 1 of Chapter 3, I'm pretty excited.
Seeing our honored guests off shall be your last lordly duty this day. Now, I remind you.
Oh, we're popping on in.
It is not to be taken lightly. Worry not, Benedict. They shall be sent off with all the pomp they deserve.
All the pomp and circumstance.
You take your new role well, Lord Serenoa. As I must now take to my own. Pray, visit me at the mines whenever you have the time.
Which we liked him, didn't like these guys.
Farewell, Frederica. May we never meet again.
Yeah, they suck. They're mean to my
Thank you for such a
fiancé.
productive use of our valuable time. I do so love interminable speeches and watching brutes play at war. Truly, the spirit of Glenbrook was on display for all to see.
I can't wait to whoop their asses.
Oh, but I should watch my tongue. Wouldn't want her to go whimpering to brother.
Pay my fool cousin no mind. We have work to do. Work more important than any he could hope to be trusted with.
Yeah, because he sucks. Get him.
I apologize for those two. This was a fruitful day for all in attendance.
I am glad to hear you say so, General of Laura.
So, we had a weird thing where she surrendered in the fight. Like, she didn't actually do the full fight, so I'm kind of curious to see what that was about.
I can't believe we lost. I thought you were supposed to be one of Hyzet's greatest warriors.
Our foe was a worthy one. It would be an honor to cross blades again someday.
Ah, don't say that. That means it's going to happen, man. Come on.
Thank you for your hospitality. Please give my regards to Lord Simone.
Of course, Minister.
It would seem everyone is gathered. You'll find your boats are laden with a bounty of Glenbrook's finest wares and victuals. King Regna asks that you eat and drink your fill, and toast to our three nations' newfound alliance.
More of that swill you call wine? I suppose I could force myself to partake.
These guys suck. I hate the half-siblings so much.
We shall present these as offerings to the goddess of salt. The Hierophant, too, will no doubt be overjoyed.
Yeah, I don't like this Hierophant from everything we've heard so far, guys.
Lord Wolford, I bring a message from King Regna.
Uh-oh.
He would have you join our guests on their return voyage to serve as their envoy.
This is a great honor, my lord. You would represent our nation and speak with the king's voice.
If it is His Majesty's wish, it is a duty I will gladly accept. But there are 2 vessels and only one of me. Did King Regna say which of our honored guests I should accompany?
He would leave that decision to you.
Oh, interesting.
Lord Falks, as representative of another of Glenbrook's high houses, will board the ship you do not.
And why was House Tellior not given this honor? Last I knew, our kingdom had 3 high houses, not 2.
The mere fact that you went through those words before us is answer enough.
Sylvia's gonna be a problem later. I got a feeling.
Good show at the tourney, Lord Serenoa. You truly are your father's son. The king has seen fit to leave this decision in your hands, and I shall not gainsay his wisdom.
A lord must be worldly as well as wise. I trust you will conduct yourself as befits the lord of a high house.
Thank you, Sir Maxwell, Lord Falks.
The king has entrusted this decision to you, my lord. I suppose you have an idea as to why.
Nope, not a clue.
He means to test my judgment. He is waiting to see which I choose and for what reason.
Indeed. We are friendly with both nations now, so neither choice will earn his ire. That said, there is no telling how these relations may change going forward.
Yeah, this is definitely a super important decision as to who's going to be an ally in the future. And, you know, I already have my decision made up. I know who I'm wanting to go with, so, yeah. We will, see
doubt. The choice
how exactly it
will have an
looks.
effect on our own house's relationship with the nation you choose.
I understand. This requires careful consideration. Benedict, gather the others. I would hear their opinions on the matter. Then we shall consult the scales of conviction.
Consult the bones. Sick, I unlocked the tavern. That'll be useful. Ooh, and the sundry shop. Alright, so we got that main decision. We got any side stuff. I'm always peeking, trying to see if we got side quests happening. Because in the demo, which we're still technically in the first part of the demo, there was a side quest, and it ended up being quite important. So yeah, I'm curious to see how important side quests continue to be in the future as we proceed through this game. His last one gave us like a solid bit of lore.
It seems your first test as Lord has come.
The first test
is no small matter either.
Indeed, but I needn't face it alone. I would ask each of you where you think we should go and why. State your case before the scales of conviction. Then we shall decide our destination.
We take a vote and the consensus determines our action. Is that it?
No.
That is correct. So long as my allies walk by my side, their opinions carry equal weight to mine.
Unless they're the wrong ones, chat.
Such is the way of House Wolford. As Lord, I shall bear the weight of consequence for the Scales' decision, whatsoever they may be.
You
Guys, I don't
are
like this.
more serious than usual, my friend.
He understands what it means to be lord of his house.
Well, I hope you have room for a stowaway, because I'm going to.
Heck.
In secret, of course. I trust the new Lord Wolfort will handle the ponderous negotiations and diplomacy with grace.
Your Highness, you cannot be...
Oh
You may
no.
stay ashore if you wish, Huet.
You know I cannot allow that. If you insist on going, then I shall attend you.
Oh, poor Huet. She just can't get a win with him.
Well then, it would seem the matter is settled.
There is exactly one coin for each of us.
Heck, what a coincidence.
It seems
7
fate
coins.
has conspired to bring balance to our proceedings.
How curious.
Curious? I see it as a sign that the heavens approve of my joining you.
You are ever the optimist, my friend.
Kind of wish we got a vote, though. That sucks that it's just
Shall we
the companions.
proceed, my lord? One coin, one vote.
Very well. I would hear each of your thoughts on the matter in turn. Then you shall place your coin upon the scales of conviction and illuminate the road ahead.
Aesfrost or Hyzant? Would that we had the time to visit both. Although I may not have my own token of conviction, it is my duty to lend an ear to their arguments. An honest exchange of opinions will hopefully lead to a decision that satisfies all who vote. The path of the story will be determined by the consensus of your party, as played out through voting scenes. Each of your allies will cast their vote according to his or her own convictions. As the player, you will be bound to the decision of the majority. So kind of decisions that we make is going to have certain party members stick with us or leave. And so, you know, based on decisions we're making, I'm guessing, will kind of influence who's around us and, you know, in the process, what decisions we're going to be making. Persuasion. Before voting commences, you may attempt to persuade the others to change their minds. Ooh, whether or not your attempt succeeds will only be revealed when the votes are cast. The strength of Sereno's conviction will affect the chance of success. Heck. Guys, that's intense. Alrighty, and then Persuasion Tactics. The key to winning over your party is gathering necessary information beforehand. That information may not always be found in the same room where the votes are cast. So be proactive in talking to everyone you meet on your journey. We've been doing a good job chatting with everybody so far, so I think we're going to be good. We're going to have plenty. Oh, interesting. So, of course, my wife looks like she's trying to avoid going back home, which is where I want to go. I want to go to them because I'm feeling like the Holy State is kind of the group that I'm looking at as the main bad guys right now.
Lord Serenoa.
Aesfrost soldiers are said to be among the strongest in all of Norzelia. However, that is only hearsay. I mean to judge them for myself. Begin persuasion? She wants to go to Aesfrost, so I'm fine with that. That's where I want to go. Okay, so it looks like I should only really talk to who I want to convince. Alright, so.
Lord Serenoa.
Aesfrost or Hyzant? It makes no difference to me. Where you go, I shall follow. Still, I would like to hear your thoughts on the matter, my lord. I wish to visit the holy... Nope. I wish to visit the Grand Duchy of Aesfrost. Alrighty. I'm hoping. They say Aesfrost is the nation of iron and ice. What about it appeals to you? Ooh, interesting. So we got a couple different ones here that are kind of catching my attention. And I think that last one got unlocked because, because we had talked to people, and so we heard that story about the person who was, you know, like having difficulties there, the smuggler. And so that's an interesting one to see. Though I don't necessarily know if it's one that's going to persuade her. So, it is Frederica's home, and where my future brother-in-law resides as Archduke. It's only natural to want to deepen our relationship, or doubtless they will prove to be vital in ensuring the success of the mining endeavor. I heard a story of a smuggler pursued, so that's the one that I'm kind of like interested. Partially, I forgot that the smuggler was there, to be honest. But now that I have that reminder, that's definitely something that I'm keeping kind of just like in the forefront of my mind. But I do think that the mining is super important, so I'm gonna go with this one.
In that case...
Oh, true, but isn't Hyzant's contribution equally as important? Not that it particularly matters to me where we go. Thank you for sharing, my lord. I see now why you wish to visit Aesfrost. Anna is deep in thought. Okay, so she is done. Okay, so let's see if I can convince my wife to go home. See if she wants to visit her people.
Serenoa.
I have always wondered when I might visit the country where my mother was born. How did she spend her youth? I would very much like to see. So I'm going to... I wish to visit the Grand Duchy of Aesfrost. You wish to visit Aesfrost? Why, I might ask? Yeah, I feel like this is a good one. The people of Hyzant may not be as so welcoming as you believe. Though, I do feel like this is a good one. That I want to see more of your homeland. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with this. I'm going to keep trying to appeal to her emotions. That makes me happy, Serenoa. I would very much like you to see where I was raised. You seem to have given quite a bit of thought to this question, Serenoa.
And?
If we do travel to Aesfrost, how would you like to spend our visit? Oh, heck. I intend to see relations between our two nations deepened as much of our own marriage as the future of our mining venture. I was hoping you could show me your home if you were willing. Yeah, that feels like a good one. I feel like I started this kind of wanting to be kind of like the cold calculating like this top one is. But as I've been playing, I feel like I'm leaning more towards the like the led by emotions leader who like he's got that like good heart, you know, is just like super innocent character who, you know, is just like believes in the best in everybody. So I think that's who we're going to be going. We're going to try and believe in everybody, and we're going to just be that happy influence we want to see on the world. Truly, then I shall do my level best to show you the finest Aesfrost has to offer. I hope it is everything you imagine. If it isn't, well, promise not to think worse of me. Of course not. I've met your siblings. I know you're the best that this place has to offer. Thank you for sharing your thoughts with me. I shall consider them as I come to form my own opinion. Frederica has been moved by your words. Ooh, that seemed like that meant it was successful. Oh, I moved her to undecided. Interesting. Interesting. So I don't think I succeeded with that other girl. Either that or maybe that's where all the persuaded people goes. They just go there. Or not persuaded, but you know, like the people who are thinking.
Serenoa, hello.
Until now, Frederica's position has offered her few chances to visit Hyzant. Deepening your relationship with the Holy State would doubtless be to your benefit as well. Why not use this opportunity to let Frederica realize a long-held wish in the meantime? So, I kind of want to send you guys back home. If your heart truly is set on Aesfrost, I would be curious to know your reasons. I wish to know more about my betrothed. What better way to do that than visit her home? Yeah, I'm going to go with this one. Like, I'm very curious about the smuggler, but honestly, I don't know if anybody's going to care. I'm glad that you have interest in knowing more of your bride-to-be, as I am certain she is as well. I believe I have more than enough food for thought. Okay. So I'm hoping that'll be good. And then you're the last guy I want to try and persuade. Hyzant's Ministry of Medicine is said to be a beacon of progress in both medicine and magic. I believe we would benefit greatly from seeing the fruits of their knowledge with our own eyes. I want to go up north. What interest have you in the Grand Duchy of Aesfrost, my lord? I do think he will find this last one interesting. Their country is built on unfettered trade, being Lord of Mercantile Hub. That idea holds a great interest for me. I think that's a good one for him. Ah, yes. Certainly a fascinating aspect to their society. However, I find Hyzant's claims of universal equality to be even more intriguing. I appreciate your point of view, my lord. There's much I must think over before I reach a final decision. Of course, if you have further thoughts on the matter, then I would be all too glad to hear them. I feel like I'm hitting him with some really good ones. Of the knowledge is the foundation of power. We could learn much by wandering the archives for a spell.
Quite true.
Ah, the archives, the seed of the world's knowledge. Even the most erudite among us is but a fool before those countless tomes. You have given me much to consider, my lord. I shall take your perspective into account when making my decisions. Okay, so he's deep in thought again. Okay, so I think I have them where I want. So let's do this. It's kind of interesting that you don't have to persuade the people who like are already or like convince them that they're like thinking the right thing.
It is time
so I'm curious to see. Oh, do we get to see what everybody votes? See who I managed to convince and who I didn't convince.
Do we journey to the Grand Duchy of Aesfrost or the Holy State of Hyzant? Approach the scales of conviction with your token at the ready.
Alright, let's see this. Alright, friend, you wanted to go. Oh, it doesn't tell me.
A convincing argument, my lord.
Oh, so he changed his, it sounded like.
I wholeheartedly agree.
Okay, so she agreed too. Okay, so that's more than enough to send us there. But I want to see if I convinced everybody.
I have no qualms with that.
Okay. Yep, so it seems like I've done a good job of getting everybody so far.
You have my vote.
Where my lord goes, I follow. Alrighty. That seems like everybody was on the same page. That should be 7 votes, I think. Man, I wasn't expecting it to be such a success for that first one. Also, we had every single bit of knowledge that they looked at.
Conviction will illuminate the path we've chosen.
They didn't tell me what color meant what, so... Okay, so everybody agreed on the Grand Duchy of Aesfrost. I appreciate that they show you who voted for what, because I feel like that adds like tension and intrigue. And I think that that's going to be something that later on is important to see who's voting for what.
The way forward is decided. We journey to Aesfrost.
Alrighty, to Aesfrost. I'm going to have to remember it's Aesfrost, not Aesfrost. Alrighty.
We have decided.
Time to ship out.
We set sail for Aesfrost. Whether or not it proves to be the right choice will depend on our actions. I trust in you all.
As it seems you guys also trust me, which I appreciate.
We are ready to set sail, Lord Patriot.
Very good, my lord. When you pay respects to the Archduke, remember that you do so on behalf of our king.
Why does he sound like he doesn't trust me? Chat, am I not trustworthy? I feel like I've been pretty trustworthy so far. Also, this
Archduke
warrior...
Gustadolf will be pleased that you chose to honor our nation with a visit.
Yeah, this chick seems cool.
I'm sure he is eager to get to know his new brother-in-law as well.
The feeling is mutual, I assure you.
Though I'm not happy to see these two, you know,
Does
jerks.
this mean she is coming back too? I feel myself getting sick already.
Though I do look forward to, you know, hopefully being able to put them in their
They
place.
call wine will taste even more vile now, I fear.
I'm hoping we can deal with them, chat. Hopefully, you know, be able to handle the situation, put them in their place, you know, teach them not to disrespect Our Lady.
Sure you wouldn't prefer to stay at Castle Wolfort?
Nonsense. I am coming with you.
You know, I know it's gameplay-wise. Oh! Whither the river flows complete. Interesting. So I wonder, maybe that's why it's part 1, is just because it, you know, was just like this quick section of like introducing us to the persuasion mechanic for the first time. Because like that was way faster than any of the other sections we have done.
Serenoa, acting as King Regna's envoy, charts a course down the Norzelia River for the Duchy of Esfrost. Ere long, Serenoa and crew arrive at a massive gate, itself dwarfed by the snow-covered mountains that lie beyond. Awaiting them at Twins Gate, as it is known, is Farog Esfrost, second in power and influence only to the Archduke himself.
Ooh, big boy. Chapter 3, Part 2, A Land of Snow and Ice. Awesome, that's cool. It's kind of sad because I liked a lot of the characters that were on the Holy Empires one, but I didn't like their leader from the stuff that I had heard about him.
Flora, Erica, Thalis, welcome home. I trust the ceremony was a fruitful one.
'Twas my duty as minister to be present.
Thank you for having us in your domain, Uncle. The crags are lovely as ever.
God, these two are just little shits. At least it doesn't seem like anybody likes them.
Lord Svarog, I present to you Lord Serenoa Wolfort, come on behalf of King Regna.
Ah, the Wolfort boy. Frederica's betrothed, yes?
The very same, my lord. I thank you for the warm welcome.
The honor is mine, Lord Serenoa.
See, this guy's not bad, he's cool.
Esfrost at your service. I watch over Twins Gate, the front door of our duchy.
Lord Svarog is father to Dragan, and uncle to the Archduke and myself.
Okay, and Dragan's cool, so this guy's cool in my book.
See you again so soon, Frederica. But I understand wanting to show off your handsome groom-to-be.
Ooh, guys, I'm handsome.
Uncle,
Chat, you hear that?
please. You embarrass me.
Good to see you're still not afraid to speak your mind.
Yeah, I do like this guy.
A
He
word
seems
of
cool.
advice, lad. You do well not to anger her.
I will do my best.
I shall take your words to heart.
Tis quite the burden you're undertaking, my friend.
Prince Roland, I did not expect you'd be in attendance.
Yeah, Roland's cool.
It's been quite some time, Lord Svarog. But today I come as an attendant to House Wolfort.
A secret visit, then. Say no more.
Yeah, he's cool.
King Regna
Chat, he's
thanks
cool.
Lord Dragan for all he has done for the mining effort. His engineering prowess has proved indispensable.
As his boasting has no doubt proved intolerable. Forgive the boy, my lord.
No, we like him. It's okay.
That said, rest assured his goals are sincere. He truly does wish to lead us into a new era. I pray you'll lend him the strength to see that it becomes a reality.
I mean, yeah, that's why I chose you guys.
You expect great things from him, then?
Against my better instincts, perhaps. But such is my lot as the boy's father. But forgive me. No doubt you are weary from your journey. I shall keep you no longer. Archduke Gustadolf awaits you at Ironstone.
Dude, what a cool, like, is that
Then
the
we
city
shall
or the
take our
palace?
leave. Thank you, Lord Svarog.
Ironstone. Also, I feel like I just like the landscape of this kingdom more, like the like snowy mountainous area. Like that's a lot cooler in a video game. It gives me, you know, like Winterfell vibes. All right, let's see if I got. Ooh, I got a side quest right there. Sick. All right, nothing over here. All right, chat. Do we want to take a bet on the fact that Yep, I was like, do we want to take a bet on the fact that it's going to be them discussing the fact that Roland disappeared again? And sure enough, in the description, that's what it says.
Brother, where is Roland? I've yet to see him today.
And you shan't, for he has left. Took it upon himself to join the mission abroad.
He did? I see.
Again, prioritizing his personal wishes above his station. Is there no end to his selfishness?
You haven't any love for him, have you?
No, he doesn't.
Love? I would rather think of him as little as humanly possible.
Whew, Franny, you suck.
How can you say that? He's family.
Royal family, and our duty is to the crown above all. Do not look to Roland for inspiration if you wish to carry yourself in a manner befitting your station, dear Cordelia.
Yes, just be a royal bootlicker like I am. Me, Franny. Now, Cordelia, you take after your brother. Be cool. Your brother Roland, specifically. Chat, I can't take a shot every time somebody says shan't. That would be a problem. Because, boy, do they like that word in this game. It's okay, because it's a cool word. I get it. Dude, they got lava rivers? Holy heck, I chose the right place. This is awesome. The other place, what? They got salt? I got plenty of salt. We don't need to go visit them to gain salt.
I am Gustadolf, Archduke of Essex.
I liked the cape flip.
Allow me to personally welcome you to my nation. I hear I am addressing the new Lord of House Wolfort, yes?
Serenoa Wolfort, Your Grace. It is an honor to have an audience with you. On behalf of King Regna and all of Glenbrook, you have our sincere gratitude for your generous contributions to the mining effort.
Consider your gratitude accepted. Avlora informs me that you fought well in the tourney. I would much like to see for myself how the legendary Simon's son carries himself in battle.
I'm not gonna lie, this guy seems like he is similar to his kids in behavior than he is to his brother. And I liked his brother. Him, not so much. So we'll see.
I train twice as hard, yet am not half the warrior he is.
It's because I'm level 2, man. I'm trying to level up over here.
I would expect no less from my brother-in-law to be. Norzelia is changing. The time when matters were settled by blade.
Oh heck, so he's their brother, he's not their dad. That makes more sense.
Diplomacy, I would hear your honest thoughts on the mining accord.
Oh boy. I think I'm going to go with, I believe it is an important alliance that may bring harmony to our three nations. Because I feel like I cannot shake the fear that our visions do not align and this fragile alliance may not hold. I feel like that's just asking for bad stuff to happen.
I believe it an important alliance that may bring harmony to our three nations.
An uninspiring answer, and naive at that.
Bro, you suck.
You truly believe that each of our nations aspires to the same harmony?
And what is it that you aspire to, Your Grace?
Why, peace for all of Norzelia, of course. Peace and freedom for all its peoples to live as they please. Frederica,
Do not lose sight of your role in all of this.
Dude, this guy does suck.
Stand by Serenoa always, and represent Esfrost with pride and grace.
I shall, brother.
Prince Roland, as you have come in secret, I will dispense with formalities.
I appreciate the consideration, Your Grace.
That said, does King Regna not worry that his younger son visits a foreign land on his own?
I don't know. Should we? Gustadolf? You're talking awful suspicious. We're gonna have to keep
I'm
an eye
no
on him,
longer a
chat?
child, and it is a prince's duty to be worldly.
Good answer.
A fine outlook. In that case, I would show you to the archives.
It holds countless tomes, from the ancient to the new. I dare say it rivals that of Hyzant's Ministry of Medicine.
An intriguing offer, and one I gladly accept.
Keep somebody with Roland. I don't trust this. I'm feeling an assassination
you and your
attempt.
men are free to join us as well. Truly, Your Grace? I understand the archives hold many a closely guarded secret.
And rest assured, I have no intention of giving those away.
Yeah, good luck finding them.
But now that we are allies, through mining and marriage alike, a brief tour is more than in order.
Sounds awesome. Uh-oh. Meanwhile, I don't like this. We're in the streets.
Beg your pardon.
Oh, here's the
But I heard
smuggler.
This is where the salt flows cheap like.
Not here, it doesn't. Go bother someone else.
I'm not asking for my health. Here's an advance.
How much do you need?
All right, here we go. Here we go.
As much as you can spare. I'm good for 10 times what I gave you.
I'm not to sell you now. Come back tonight, money in hand, to the spot marked here.
Hmm.
And I know your face, so don't try anything stupid.
You have my word.
God, how many people do you think accidentally like slip and fall into the lava rivers on a yearly basis? Because like there are no railings. There's nothing to like
That
keep it
looks like a
safe.
spot on the map. Just there.
Uh-oh. Guards.
Right then, Sikris.
Nope, okay.
I've got the location for you. This is where they do their dirty work.
I knew you were the man for the job. Excellent work, Rudolph.
Ah, there we go.
My
Rudolph.
name's cleared then, yeah? I'll be pardoned?
You have my word. That said, our forces are stretched quite thin this evening. We'll need you to assist in apprehending them as well.
Heck.
Risk my life in exchange for a pardon?
Right, that
Are you
seems a
mad?
little far.
We need you. These fiends are swindling the poor, selling them impure salt mixed with all manner of unsavory things.
Yeah, that's not cool, man. That's not cool. You can't be charging people so much more considering the fact that we've discussed the salt is already taxed to shit.
They must be jailed at all costs.
Fine. I'll help you bring him in.
Glad to hear it. You're too good a man to be branded a criminal.
Don't you flatter me after all this. You saw him, didn't you? They don't work alone. An operation like this ain't run by one man. And last I checked, we're only 2.
We'll assemble reinforcements.
What an astounding collection of tomes.
The sum of Norzelia's knowledge, including volumes thought lost or banned outright in other nations.
I did not expect to see so many people in a facility so important.
Each and every one is a scholar, conducting important research in their field of expertise.
Scholars? All of them?
Brother gives no thought to background, gender, or social status during the selection process. all in Esfrost are given equal opportunity, provided they show desire and aptitude.
Of course, we prize ability above all else. So long as they produce results, they are free to research as they please.
The most open-minded approach.
Indeed.
I see now how Esfrost arrives at its marvels of engineering.
Yeah, they got fucking shit tons of books to study and
This portion contains
goodness
the
gracious, man.
writings on metallurgy and our nation's rich history with iron. Our ancestors were but a tribe of impoverished hunters until the man who would become our first Archduke discovered iron.
I mean, shit, that's a valuable resource right there, guys.
Iron changed our lives. It transformed the way we worked, farmed, built, and fought. The history of iron is the history of Esfrost. It is our pride and joy, the engine that drives us.
My father told us that Esfrost is made of iron, that neither its people nor weapons would bend.
Just so, Prince Roland.
Your Grace. Forgive me the interruption. I have unfortunate news regarding
Oh, hey,
the
look,
issue of
it's
which we
Sycris.
spoke.
Are we about to prove our usefulness to the
So
Archduke?
you require reinforcements. Say no more.
Then there was the matter of the pardon.
On which my thinking has not changed. We will speak no more of this.
Oh shit.
Understood.
This is gonna be some bullshit. He's
Honored
not getting that
guests,
pardon, guys.
I would consult with you on an important matter. This is Sycris, commander of Esfrost's constabulary.
We would like you guys to go and take on a bunch of brigands and drug dealers in a life and death situation where you will have no backup except for one lone guard and a man that we have pretended like we're going to pardon. Surely nothing can go wrong to my brother-in-law, my half-sister, the prince of another kingdom, and then their 5 retainers. Just like, what? Guys, this doesn't, like, how is he going to spin this? This is not a good deal. Like, why would we do this? This just does not sound like an ideal plan.
We have discovered an illicit salt trade operating within our borders. Yet we lack, at the moment, the manpower to address it. Might we have your assistance in apprehending the scofflaws?
Why, I would...
Lord Serenoa, matters of salt are fraught. I advise you not to engage without a clear strategy.
I understand it is a complex issue. Needless to say, I would not force this upon you.
I mean, I want a companion, you know, so...
Sounds simple to me. Just bring in some criminals to justice, yeah? I say aye, my lord.
Am I gonna have to persuade my team?
concur. What better way to thank His Grace for a tour of the archives?
I mean, bro, he showed us the archives. He didn't even let us read any of the books. Like, come on.
Then it is settled.
Roland, you are too
shall help
easy.
you. I could not be more thankful. Sycris, brief our friends on the situation.
Of course, Your Grace. Come, I shall show you to the garrison.
Where there's nobody there but me and 23 empty beds. It's just like, we're stretched thin. There's an illicit salt, you know, like drug dealing operation happening within the city. We can't spare anyone. Nobody can come and help us. Just like, what? This doesn't seem like the best plan. But I mean, whatever. I'm here to help, I guess.
I'm honored to have House Wolford fight at our side.
Yeah, I still don't know why I'm doing
I
this.
am happy to be of service. Now then, what is the situation?
Heisen's excessive salt taxes have given rise to an illicit salt trade that plagues the duchy.
I have heard tell that the tariffs are exorbitant, but I've not heard a price.
Let it suffice to say that the cost of a single handful of salt could feed a family for a month.
Good heavens.
As such, demand for salt, even impure or stolen, is nigh on infinite.
A crime, to be sure, but a necessary evil for the poor. Tight regulation risks drawing their ire.
Perhaps we should not have agreed to this so readily.
Yeah, Roland.
Indeed. The Archduke has a sharp mind and a silver tongue.
I mean, he barely convinced us, guys. We're giving him too much credit.
My brother may appear generous and open-minded, but one should never feel too safe around him.
I mean, that was pretty obvious.
I was too eager, my lord. And for that, I apologize.
Next time, maybe discuss with me.
Agreed. Fraught as the matter is, I could not refuse the Archduke to his face.
So instead, we're going to hop on a ship and sneak away.
Salt revenue on which the duchy depends. Thus, they feel they must intervene, correct?
Precisely. We understand the plight of the people without question. On matters of maintaining order, however, we cannot waver, lest seams in the social fabric be rent asunder.
I understand the circumstances and wish to reiterate that you have our support. How would you employ us?
Our spy has already discovered where the smugglers operate.
Oh, yeah?
A transaction is to occur tonight. We shall make a move once our spy lures the smugglers into the open.
Understood. Then we shall familiarize ourselves with the town by nightfall.
Ooh, we gonna have a town battle, or are we gonna get a run around? Get to use the city to our advantage? I'd best get my bearings. Perhaps a walk around the city and the archives is in order. Some merchants are open for business during the exploration phase and may be selling rare items you'll not find at the provisions in the encampment. It would be wise to speak with any shopkeepers you meet. Alright, sounds good. What you gotta say? Cycrus. I have a duty to stamp out the illicit salt trade no matter how much ire I draw from the people in doing so. What good is the rule of law if I allow this to continue unhindered? The duchy would all but collapse. Nah, man, you gotta be like the tree that bends in the wind. You can't stand rigid, else you break. Ace Frost Citizen. They'll pay you for as much iron as you can haul out of the mine, but it's not easy money. Comes with a tax paid in sweat and blood. Only in Ace Frost can you go to sleep a pauper and awake richer than a prince. What up, guard? The Archduke respects our independence. It is our duty to prove we are worthy of such trust. What's up? Ace Frost Citizen. Proper salt is expensive, yeah? But don't worry, I can save you some money, if you like. I like that he's also trying to sell to us. Hello, fiancé. I thought we were supposed to get married by now, but like they just immediately shipped us out. How are you finding the duchy, Serenoa? Has anything about our way of life caught your attention? The advantages that ironmongering affords the duchy are quite evident. For all the freedom you enjoy, I could not help but notice the poverty of the people. I admire your commitment to education. Is it true that any and all may make use of the archives? Yeah, I think we gotta discuss the poverty. I shan't deny it. Many of them say the salt tariffs drove them to ruin. Building our society around iron, mining, and smelting has made us mighty, but not invulnerable. Our people are not guaranteed to work at high wages. For example, we grant the freedom of opportunity, not success. Freedom and meritocracy do not easily mix, I see. What up, spy? Rudolph, do you reckon they'll actually pardon me? Guess I'll find out, seeing as I've already agreed to help. Bro, they're not gonna do it, man, but I appreciate you still helping out anyways. Because, like, this guy's a competent smuggler. He knows they're not going to help him. Like, there's no way he's, like, sitting here like, oh, they're totally going to do it. We must tighten security in the city. If we stop even one sale of illicit salt, it will be worth it. Our spy tells us an illegal sale will take place here in the very evening. We got something in here? Nope. Okay. Secret spot. Ooh, this gets us up high. Trying to keep an eye out because I got my my Hawk Rider who You know, she does more damage the higher she is, so trying to keep an eye of like good spots to put her. Welcome. How can I be of service today? Alright, so let's see what we got here. Do we got anything? They kind of made it seem like we were going to have something. Don't know if I need any of these yet, you know? It's like they haven't taught us anything like that. Hello, Hewitt. The constabulary is conspicuously present, no doubt watching for signs of illegal salt trading. Yeah, but they can't afford more than one person to, like, watch it. Like, they're present, but also not here. Oh, I can also enter these places. Heck. Added recruitment notice to notes. You'll find notes at the game as the game progresses. These notes have no direct effect on the story, but they will help you better understand Norzelia and its history. Alright, let's go in and see what we got in here. I didn't realize we could also go in the buildings. Hey, what up? What you doing? Ace Frostison. I'll take as much salt as this will buy. Aye, that'll get you this much. There you are. Is that all? I could swear it bought more. Costs more to get it now, I'm afraid. This is the best I can do. At least it doesn't... I don't know. Like, the way it was written, it didn't seem like this guy was purposely trying to rip him off, but, like... Obtained poison recovery pellet times 2. Should rob this guy's house. Ooh, 600 gold. Heck. The illegal salt's only cheaper because it's dodging tax. Of course, it's nowhere near as good. They're cutting it with inferior stuff. I don't know where they're getting it, but I'd be out of business if I sold at their prices. Eridor. I had no idea salt was so expensive. Mind ye, I wouldn't call what we pay in Glenbrook cheap, but it's a damn sight less than this. Man, so they're taxing on top of the actual tax? Are you kidding me? Dude, this guy sucks. I think if I have the option, I'm like sitting here, I'm gonna be like, yo, I'm fine with you guys selling this shit illegally. Just cut it with better shit, you know? Like, I don't care that you're selling it and you're dodging the taxes, because, like, fuck this extra second tax that's on it for some reason. So instead, you know, just, like, give the people good shit and I'll turn a blind eye. The duchy spends a small fortune on salt imports, given the distance. Salt itself is ever more expensive, so they hire guards to protect it. Guards need to be paid. That cost is passed to the people. And I'm sure a little bit extra is going to the, you know, the Sir Gustadorf himself. Like, there's no way he's not getting a bit of this too. Enter the Ace Frost archives? Not right now. I'm still checking out here. Then I'll go there. General Avlora's predecessor was a woman as well. She retired after the Salt Iron War, but she was a warrior of the likes which we'd never see again. Until General Avlora took her place, but that is, rumor has it, she's the second coming. It'd be cool if she just found like a pool of youth or something and it's actually her. And that's why she like stopped fighting the spear guy from the other kingdom, is because they had fought each other during the war and she didn't want to give away because they had fought each other so many times. Lord Dragan is desperate to make his grand entrance on the political stage. We're desperate for his actions to match his ambitions. Not that Thalos will formally recognize him. Anyhow, Dragan's on the wrong side of the fork in the bloodline 2 generations back. What you gotta say? This path leads to the Ironstone. I cannot let you pass. That's fine, I don't want to get past you anyways. You'll find the ironworks our pride and joy over on the Ironstone. The heat from it is what keeps us going. And the heat is the thing, see, it's what gives our iron the strength that's known for. Heck. Alright, we got something right here. What's this? Firestone. Heck. Guys. You ready to, you know, be dropping the stones on people? Set them ablaze with these firestones? Alrighty, so I got some more people hanging out here. Sick. Where are the stairs? There they are. Come on, let me up. I see some glowing over here. I'm just gonna go grab it real quick. Ooh, a magic ring. Heck. Nope, I saw you too. Added salt and heat notes. Keep an eye out for glow-ins. Alright, I think we're good. Start talking to people. The Goddess of Salt teaches... the Goddess of Salt teachings tell us that the Roselle must bear the stain of their collective sins from birth. Well, that's messed up. The Duchy takes great pains to open wide the gates of knowledge... sorry, Benedict, that's not your voice. The Duchy takes great pains to open wide the gates of knowledge and education. The people are free to pursue their studies as they see fit, and many may rise to prominence on their own merits regardless of station. This is undoubtedly one of the Duchy's strengths. What's up? The sheer number of tomes in the archives can be overwhelming as it is, and yet there are even more that never see the light of day. A collection of tightly restricted works rests beneath the main archive. One needs special dispensation to even lay eyes on them. Heck, man. That special dispensation, if you know what I'm talking about. Alright, what you gotta say? You'll find no greater example of our ironworking prowess than the armor that adorns the Black Irons. No other nation can match the output of our foundries. We aim to keep it that way. Spoken like a true soldier, I cannot deny him pride in the Duchy's achievements. I've no doubt the Black Irons are as formidable as he claims. Alright, how about you? All of us are researchers, yes. But what sort, and what truths do we pursue, Ask, and you may not find a common answer among us. Some shift focus as it suits the army, others pursue a single academic thread for decades. Tell me, as someone not of the Duchy, how would you use such a collection of finely honed intellects? So I think it's knowledge should not be a vehicle for fame or fortune. All should be free to study what they please. Because, I mean, yeah, it's cool that, you know, the researchers are in here doing research and that kind of thing, but, like, everybody should have access to this. It shouldn't just be, you know, specific researchers and that kind of thing. We should be able to have just, you know, the citizens getting off their shift, you know, working the iron, be able to come check stuff out. That is sweet, sweet music to my ears, sir. Alas, it is from a world where more forgiving than our own. In our little meritocracy, those who produce results reap the benefits of having more resources at their disposal. Thus, what begins as a carefree inquisition rarely remains so. Curiosity is infinite, funding is not. 'Tis sad. Alright, I'm looking for Glowins. Glenbrook Miner. Okay, so their people can come to study, that's good. I've come to study the mining techniques of the Ace Frosty, seeing as we'll be working side by side in the mines. Oh, okay, it's a Glenbrook miner, though. And study I shall. Every tome I've opened has so much to teach me. Good thing, too, seeing as they pride themselves on their mining. Okay, so that seems like it makes a little bit more sense. They're, like, getting this guy up to speed. May I never again see destruction like that of the Saltine War unleashed upon Norzelia. Damn. How old is this lady? It took many moons for the Duchy and the Holy State to rebuild their capitals and domains in the aftermath. I shudder to think what would become of the continent in Glenbrook had Glenbrook not intervened. I mean, honestly, this place, like, do I have a map that I can pull up? That's the wrong button. No, I can't, damn it. I was gonna say, cause like, they're like super sectioned off, so they gotta be pretty protected. Alright, we talked to this guy now. Have you heard the story of General Avlora? If the Duchy's soldiers are to be believed, she began as a lowly foot soldier and rose all the way to general. Clearly, might and skill carry one quite far in the Duchy. I'd wager she's no match for the Dawn Spear, but she's a force to be reckoned with. Yeah, she surrendered, so I'm really curious to see what would have become of it. Yes, let's leave the archives. Do a quick run around, make sure there's no buildings I can go into. Aha! I knew there had to be a secret there. It felt like a secret spot. Alrighty. Pretty sure I talked to everybody. I don't think there's going to be any more places for me to go into. Oh, no, enter right here. Hello. Did you know the Duchy's army has a contingent mounted on hawks? Makes fighting over the mountains easier, see? Cool. Let me take your bread real quick. Also, can I interact with your cat? Good talk, cat. Alright, what we got in here? Nothing? Nothing? Ooh. That's good to know. We can sneak up this side. Can I walk in there right now? Hey, what up? You guys got salt? Everyone knows that Lord Svarog is Archduke Gustadolf's uncle. Sure. What if they don't know is that what they don't know is he'll never be Archduke, for he's the son of a concubine. So, well, let's just leave it at that. Heck, man. Everybody up here enjoying that prostitution. Which, like, I mean, go for it, I guess. But, like, there are a lot of royal bastards over here. Okay, you're one of those. Boom, boom, boom. Alrighty, I think that's all the places. So we're gonna go like this. And hey, that's where we're gonna end this episode. I appreciate you guys watching, and you know, I will see you in the next one. Goodbye. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, I'd appreciate if you liked, commented, subscribed, followed, all the things on all the platforms. This video was recorded on twitch.tv/Glinting Ruffian, and I would love to see you there live. If you can't make it over to watch live, then you can watch the videos later on YouTube over at the Glinting Ruffian channel. If that's not enough content for you, my wife makes highlights of the videos and puts them on TikTok at Glinting Ruffian. And last but not least, I also tweet my thoughts on video game stuff on Twitter, also at Glinting Ruffian. Once again, I appreciate you watching this video. It truly does mean a lot to me, and I hope to see you in the next video.